What's going on, guys? It's Nick from Mindful Mastery, and I'm here today to talk about my diet experiment. So I've now completed the first week of intermittent fasting while being on the paleo diet, and I'm going to talk about some of the changes that I've noticed here in a little bit. But first, let me talk about intermittent fasting itself. So generally, you can do this by restricting when you eat to a window each day. You can restrict it to 16 hours of fasting and then 8 hours of eating, or 18 hours of fasting and then 6 hours of eating, or 20 and 4, or you can just do one meal a day. An argument for intermittent fasting is that our ancestors weren't able to eat whenever they wanted to, right? They just ate whenever they could and whenever they had the resources available to them. They did not have 3 meals a day like we do today. So that is still how we can function right now. And we don't even have to actually eat once each and every day. We can go longer without it, but that is one reason behind why a lot of people support intermittent fasting. Now let me talk about some of the benefits, and I'm not super knowledgeable about how the science of it works, so if you are interested in that, then let me know, and then I will do a more in-depth video later on. But first, it will help you to lose weight, and that's because whenever you do this, naturally you will restrict the amount of calories that you are eating, since you are eating in a smaller window. Second, it will help you live longer because it will put less stress on your body through the digestion process. Third, it will actually help prevent and overcome diabetes because it will help improve insulin sensitivity, which is a key problem whenever it comes to people with diabetes or who might develop diabetes. And fourth, it will actually help improve brain development, which will help improve your memory as well as help fight neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's. But the main benefits for me and why I wanted to do it is firstly because of the convenience factor. I just like that I can eat at dinner time whenever I'm generally not doing anything productive, whereas during breakfast and lunchtime, that's whenever I'm trying to get work done. So it helps me get more done and be more productive. And then second, it also helps to reduce inflammation, which is super helpful whenever it comes to having my arms heal. Now, I originally planned on doing the fasting for 20 hours and then eating for 4 hours, but I actually found that I can fit it into a 3-hour window. So I'll normally start eating around like 4. I'll have a smoothie with kale, apples, cucumbers, mangoes, chia seeds, and then flax seeds. And then at like 5:30 or 6, I'll have a stir fry with ground beef, cabbage, or some type of mixed vegetable, onions, eggs, and then I'll top that with avocado and have a side of potato wedges that I bake, and that'll be pretty much it for the day. And I'll still get around 2,000 to 2,500 calories in that period, so I'm eating about the same that I would have eaten if I were to have 3 meals a day. But I have noticed that whenever I wake up in the morning, I actually have a lot more trouble waking up compared to what I said last week, whereas being on the paleo diet has helped me in being able to wake up in the morning. But I think that the reason that this is because whenever I go to sleep, I'm generally still pretty full, and so my body has to digest a lot while I'm going to sleep, which detracts from my ability to get quality sleep. So whenever I wake up, I'm not as rested as I would be, so I struggle a lot with waking up. I haven't actually given in and pressed the snooze button yet, but that is something that I've noticed. A second thing is to do with my energy levels. At first, I probably started to get tired around 2, and then the second day I actually went all the way till 4 and didn't have any problems with energy. But since then, my energy levels have begun to decrease a lot sooner. So probably around now, my energy starts to deplete around 11 or 12. So also around this period, I start to get super hungry and crave a lot of junk food. And yesterday, I actually kind of gave into it. Well, I more planned on giving into it, even though it was just a couple hours in advance that I planned. I just kind of wanted to get it out of the way, especially because I've been doing a lot of dieting lately. So it was kind of due that I needed a break. And then also I wanted to try and fit as much crappy food in as possible so that I could kind of get disgusted with it and not want to eat it anymore. But now that I have noticed my energy changing, and then also struggling with waking up a lot, I might change the window in which I eat. I'm not for sure whether I'm going to extend it to a 6-hour window or just try and fit it all into one meal. I'll kind of figure it out as I go along this week. I hope you enjoyed this video. Have a great day.